away. Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's day 12, the final day of Oman D10. Welcome to a night where the history is about to be written here at Oman Cricket Academy. Under the dazzling lights, we are all set for the grand finale of D10. For the very first time, IAS Invincibles step into the final, and they have that belief to turn the tables. Waiting for them is the mighty Majees Titans, the champions of D10, and who knows what it makes to win on big stage. Two teams, one with hunger, the other one with experience, and also two teams, one trophy, and a good chance to carve your name in the history books of D series. Things are shaping up nicely here, but first thing first, let's head down to the center and let's see how the conditions and the wicket will behave in the big finale. Over to you, Pranav Mehta.
Days and 45 games in the Oman D10 powered by Dafa News, and that means that the groundsman under the leadership of Anup has done a fantastic job to keep these world-class facilities as world-class. 2 wickets have been used and this is wicket number 1, and we will get to the wicket, but before that, in this game between bat and ball, the conditions play a big role. It's hot, humid and a light bit of breeze across the ground. Dimensions? Just 55 meters towards the covers if I'm batting left-handed, and that's where half a hit is going to be clearing that boundary, but it's going to be majorly advantage for a left-hander batting from the other hand, because towards the square leg it'll just be over 50 meters. So if a half a hit with wind playing a factor, I think batters will enjoy. It's not a game where you want to be using paces to an advantage, because ball is going to be talking here, and it's not going to be the new ball, it's going to be the spinner's ball, and that's where if you can revolutionize the ball, put in good bit of turn, you're going to be extracting decent turn. You want an answer why? Let the ball go, let the bat do the talking. Look at this area right in front of me. It's the good length area on my front foot. It's very dry, and this patch is going to play a big role. As a left-hander, big advantage, but that will counter it, and that's where left arm spinners will play a big role as well. But if you ask me, all in all, fantastic conditions to play cricket, and as a captain you just want to win the toss, put runs on board, bat first, bat well, and then defend it. Win the toss, win the match, in my opinion. That's it, off to the comms.
Thank you, Pranav, but don't go anywhere. We'll come back to you in a minute or to a detailed analysis and to talk a lot more about this grand finale. Joining me in the comm box is Amin Wagle. Very good evening, Amin.
Oh, very good evening, and what a finale it's going to be tonight. After days of high-octane cricket, it all comes down to this moment. It's the Majees Titans versus the IAS Invincibles. The Titans were seasoned, composed, and they were battle-tested. They lived up to their name. They've relied on experience, discipline, and big match players in the mix of things. And whenever they were pushed in a corner, they've certainly looked to push back harder. On the other hand, the Invincibles, they are fiery and fearless. They've carried the tag of Invincibles almost with pride. They've shown aggression in the right amount and at the right place with both the bat and ball. And there is something about that side that makes them so infectious and so, invincible of sorts. It's a clash. I think it's a mind-blowing clash. There is experience on offer. There is exuberance on offer. There is some, flamboyance on offer. It's going to be a great contest, Mudassir.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and let's not keep Pranav waiting for a long time out there in the center. Back to you, Pranav, for the all-important toss.
It's time to flip a coin for one final time in this tournament. Oman D10, powered by Dafa News, and it's the all-important finale. It's the team in red, led by Savindu Pereira for IAS Invincibles. The team in yellow It is none other than Vishwa Vijayaratne, the captain of Majees Titans, and on his left, the match official to make sure the proceedings are just spot on. Flip the coin, Savindu. Tails is the call. Heads it is. Savindu, toss on your side. Happy to win the toss. What are you going to be doing?
Yeah, exactly. I'm happy about that. So we're gonna go ball first.
Any changes in the side?
Yeah, Ali Imran is back for IAS Dur.
The most important question, you haven't beaten Majees Titans in this tournament so far. You've locked horns twice. What's going to be different tonight?
Yeah, exactly. They're good enough team. So we hope to give a good fight for them because they also have good. So I also trust my teammates. So we'll see. Looking forward to do.
And what's the number on your mind?
So these are like same because that's why we try to keep them under under 80, 85 like that.
Good luck then.
Thank you very much.
Vishwa, toss not on your side. Yeah. They're going to be bowling first. What would you have done?
I'm also decided to bowl first, but it's unlucky today. Yeah.
You've beaten them twice in this competition. You would be feeling very comfortable. On top of that, the D20 champions.
Yeah, it's really good for us as a mindset and everything, as a team also. We won the D20 and we qualified for the D10 final as well.
And where is the party going to be? Is it going to be early celebrations are going to be just grinding in?
No, not early celebration. We have to wait like another 1.5 hours for the celebration. We will see what's going on there.
Any team news?
Same team.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
So the news from the centre in the all-important finale, IAS Invincibles have won the toss and they're going to be bowling first.
Bowling first is a signal coming in from Pranav Mehta. It's IAS Invincibles captain Savindu winning the toss and opting to bowl first. It's a battle between hunger and experience, the fresh energy. They are up against the proven pedigree of Majees Titans. And looking at the side is Abhinav Sharma, Ravindra Karunaratne, Ferisco Adams, Gihan Klote, Vishwa Vijayaratne captain, Adnan Khan, young Narayana Satish and Sai Dinesh. He was very impressive in the round games. The fast bowler Jan Shafiq, Hemal Tandel and Abidullah. So they are going with 4 seamers and quite a few spinners. I mean, what you have to say about Majees Titans?
Oh, well, they are truly tested and they are truly fiery. A lot of experience in that and well-rounded team, people for every occasion. On the other hand, now this one is what I'm looking forward to, the IAS Invincibles. They've got Mehran Khan and Usama Akil leading that batting order up front. Savindu provides that solidity along with Pasindu and Abdul Rauf in that middle order. Shehzad Rahim, he's a fierce competitor. He'll come in early with the ball and look to make inroads into any sort of batting attack that comes his way. Rana Singhe Patrange, another very, very effective performer. Mohammad Muzair Raza, watch out for him tonight. He's a big match player and always steps up on big occasions. Anisur Rahman is handy with the bat. That man there, that name, Mohammad Imran, the Shoaib Akhtar look-alike, but certainly, and he will be firing it in tonight. He will be completely in a different zone. Apart from all these fiery cricketers, you've got that one Ali Imran, and watch out for him as well. Plenty of experience, plenty of big match experience, and you can't discount him.
And somehow I feel for Yasir Dur. He missed the bus, but right move, keeping in mind this track, it offers a lot to the spinners. So Ali Imran, the experienced offie, comes in for IAS Invincibles in this big finale. And to start the proceedings with the ball is Shehzad Rahim getting ready from Oman D10. And Sharma, Abhinav Sharma will be on strike. Alongside him is Karunaratne. Keeping in mind the surface helping the spinners, opting for that extra spinner. They dropped the medium pacer. The first ball, Shehzad Rahim, straight away off the mark is Sharma, off the mark, Titans.
Oh yes, they'll look to just get out of that nervous zone. First runs are always important. Lakmal Karunaratne, Ravi Karunaratne, and at one point in time he was leading the Majees Titans, and he's got plenty of experience all around the world. It's not only that he's employing his trade in Oman, he's played plenty of big leagues.
Dropped. It was in the air. The fielder at short square leg. A chance gone begging. It's a big man, Mehran Khan. Karunaratne survives.
Oh yes, this was a half-tracker here from Shehzad, a very unusual one. Doesn't normally bowl such deliveries early on in the innings. He's very, very decent and tidy. Oh, these are runs, free runs. Bundle of nerves. It's the night of the big final. IAS Invincibles playing their first one ever. And it's going to be not a game of who blinks first. It's going to be a game of who calms their nerves here on the night of the big final, and that's very important.
Two fielders, a deep mid wicket and a long on, and sticking to that leg stick line, not helping. Chance was put down a couple of deliveries ago of Karunaratne by Mehran Khan at short square leg, making room. What an effort, brilliant effort from captain Savindu.
Yes, certainly. Now all these players on their toes, they are certainly switched on, and that's very important. You could see them, coming out on the field and going about their drills almost an hour in advance. So it's very, very crucial. Cut well. A couple of fielders looking to chase the first boundary for Majees Titans, and they are underway now on the night of the big final. It's the youngster Abhinav Sharma.
Got runs in the round games, looking confident. Slight adjustment. Moving back, rock solid, and finds the gap. Through the offside goes Abhinav Sharma. The first boundary for Sharma, first boundary for Majees Titans. A good start for Titans. Luck on their side. Final delivery, Rahim. Goes down on one knee and this time goes toward that leg side. Back-to-back boundaries from the blade of Sharma.
Oh yes, played it with surgical precision. He certainly knew what he was doing over here. And Shehzad, and he's not been at the top of his mark here. He's bowling far too many short deliveries this time around in the slot and helping himself to a decent boundary. What a way to, just bring out the first over on the first over in this innings. Put into bat and answering it well. Majees Titans off to a flyer, 12 for no loss after one.
The speed star of IAS Invincibles, Imran runs into bowl the second over. Karunaratne on strike. Beautifully bowled. Shaping in the right hand and slight movement away after pitching the ball. What a start for Imran.
Oh, absolutely. Raw energy and, of course, excitement. There is one person in this IAS Invincibles who's looking to make it count tonight. And he has been waiting for a very, very long time. He's been working hard, and what a time for him in the whole mix of things for Oman national team and for his team, the IAS Invincibles. He'll be looking to steam in 2 overs of pure enjoyment.
Onto the pads and goes straight over mid-on. Is it a maximum? Yes, it's a maximum. Zaman Qureshi lifting his both arms. Imran going for a maximum here. What a strike from the young Karunaratne.
Well, young, but certainly plenty of experience behind that young man, Ravi Karunaratne. Have a look at that. Standing tall and making sure that he clears the infield. He struck that ball very, very hard, right from the middle of the bat, and that's more than enough.
The stoppage of play, making sure Everything is fine, Zaman Qureshi. And looking at the field setup, I mean, the second over, he's a quick bowler, having a long off and deep square leg, not a good idea. You need to use your pace under the lights. A wild swing going past that wood. An appeal and half-hearted appeal from Abdul Rauf. Convinced was Imran, but not convinced is Zaman Qureshi.
Oh yes, certainly beating the bat, but somewhere down the line, Zaman Qureshi just feels that there was nothing involved there. It certainly looked like a daylight between ball and bat. So good decision here. Plenty of experience in those umpires as well who are doing their duties. How they're guardians of the game.
If you can make one change in the field, get the deep square leg, push the third man, or even if you can get that mid-off, let him go over the mid-off. That is where you can create an opportunity. Imran one more time.
Crunched, and the cover isn't there at the boundaries. Precisely placed, and Karunaratne looks very dangerous at the moment, and all of these runs coming off Mohammad Imran. So at the moment, the charismatic Mohammad Imran not doing any favors for his team.
Also 4 runs for Karunaratne, looking comfortable out there in the middle against the pace of Imran. It was a bit fuller, and look at that strike. No chance for the fielder at covers. Lightning quick outfield. 4 more runs for Majees Titans. Another wild swing, another one goes past the wood. So the intentions are very clear from Karunaratne. He wants to take the full advantage of this power play over.
Oh yes, and who better than Mohammad Imran to go for runs, because the rest of the overs can still seem a bit more easier than what Mohammad Imran delivers normally. He's a premier bowler, and with that pace and with all that experience, he will soon just get done with this over, and Majees Titans would be gasping for runs. It's a good start on the night of the big final. You always want this positivity. In the air, more runs here. The field isn't anywhere where Ravi Karunaratne is looking to strike the ball. And these are nerves, bundle of nerves. Where is the captain?
Attacking is Karunaratne. Was not in control. Oh, look at the water shot. I mean, modern day cricket. Standing on that one knee, trying to go toward that leg side, adjusted himself and goes over that short third. 4 runs to end the over number 2. So the power play belongs to Titans, 26 for no loss. Mehran Khan, early introduction for him with the ball. Back of hand delivery, and look at that lightning quick are these two batters. They have that experience. I mean, they have played that final of D20, champions of D20, back-to-back finals, and well led by Vishwa Vijay Ratne.
It's not only that, they're not no strangers to winning a tournament. And even when you notice, Majees Titans have been champions of the D20 even in the past. So it's probably their second title, so a well-established side. And that's why I did say that this is a battle between experience and exuberance.
Another one trying to bowl those variations, not providing that pace, Mehran Khan.
This is going to be an interesting battle. They've now decided to take the pace off the ball and bring in their most experienced warrior in the form of Mehran Khan. And it's going to be very interesting to see how Ravi Karunaratne deals with Mehran Khan, because he too has it in him to deal with such pace-off deliveries.
Another one, this time proper connection, 1 bounce, 4 runs. Runs are coming thick and fast. It's Karunaratne show in this big final for Majees Titans. He moves to 19 in no time.
Yes, of course. And he can be always effective. That inside-out shot They're banking on the batters to make an error, and that's never going to be fetching them any wickets anytime soon, especially of a side like Majees Titans with so much of experience. Just have a look at that. It was wide outside the off stump. He covered almost that entire deficit that he had outside the off stump and played that inside out shot. Never a fielder there.
Making room, well bowled, following the batter, just a single. I mean, really don't understand the idea to start with Shahzad Rami. It was Mohammad Imran who started in every game with the new ball. Now, with these two right-handers out there in the middle, spending a lot of time, it means there will be a delay for Ali Imran to come into bowl because he is in the squad, keeping in mind the left-handers, Vishwa Vijayaratne and Gihan.
Oh, these are free runs. No, no, Mehran Khan erring in line and the keeper not supporting his bowlers.
Poor, that too from that experience, bowler Mehran Khan. Trying to bowl quicker, not opting to bowl that back of hand delivery, which he did couple of times in this over. An error in the line, no chance for the wicket-keeper Abdul Rauf. 5 easy runs. Floodgates are open here at Oman Cricket Academy for Majees Titans. Runs are coming thick and fast, 37 in no time.
Yeah, they just need one good over, and that's the beauty of this 10-over game. You can never take any side out of contention. One good over, and the pendulum shifts. Quick single, and that's the way to do it. And always keep the scoreboard ticking. 38 for no loss. Still one more delivery to go in this over. Ali Imran has been in the side, rightly mentioned, for those left-handers, so you're not going to be seeing him anytime soon, so you will be forced to bowl Mehran Khan and Muzair Raza very early on in the innings until these two right-handers exist.
Cheeky, smart, innovative, and what an effort. Oh, brilliantly done by the fast bowler Mohammad Imran, saving a run for his side. Beautiful piece of fielding.
Oh, he looked like Tom Cruise jumping out of a helicopter or doing that desert run that he did in that movie. Oh, beautiful. Excellent visuals here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Certainly saving a couple of runs for his side. At the end of 3, Majees Titans have gotten off to some sort of a flyer. 40 for no loss.
Three overs, so 40 for no loss, and Masindu is getting ready to bowl the 4th over. The big match pressure on the men in red bowlers. Loud appeal, is there a bat involved? Zaman Qureshi says not out.
In the whole mix of things, have a look at Abhinav Sharma. 7 of 13. And this youngster is certainly looking to step up and rise to the occasion, and that's why Majees Titans have been so successful. They're having a great outing this season. Plenty of runs for every batter. No matter what position they're playing at, whether it's the openers, they will always come up and play one innings at least in the whole group stages. Then the middle order steps up if the openers fail. It's just never ending for Majees Titans at the moment. Sindhu will look to shoot it in.
In the air, is there a chance? Falling in no man's land. Lucky escape, running hard, coming back for that second. Attacking is both the batters of Titans. That is the reason they are in a strong position, and by getting those runs, I mean, somehow I feel they have forced the captain of IAS Invincibles to change his plan. Now he's moved to plan B. Nothing working for Savindu and IAS Invincibles.
Well, yeah, certainly, but the plan does seem to be working now. Savindu is he's a very smart bowler, and have a look at this delivery. The first one was completely pitched in line of the stumps and impacting outside leg. So, and the next ball, he looked to take the aggressive route and skied the ball. So, wickets are on offer at the moment here for Savindu. It's just that things not going right, and the fielders not being back are not backing up their bowlers on multiple occasions. Some runs being saved courtesy acrobatics, but they have to be at the right location.
Tossed up in the air, and at last wicket goes down. The rescue ranger Pasindu Madhava, he strikes, no mistake by Rashmika, but what a cameo, what a flying start has been provided by Karunaratne.
Strike one, strike two, and now finally the third time lucky Pasindu Madhava in this over, looking to take wickets and introduce, because he is an attacking bowler. Gets the top edge, and that's more than enough for the ball to be skied in the air. And Rashmika Ranasinghe, safe hands under the light on the night of the big final. They are in a huddle now, and they'll know that they have to certainly make a comeback into the game. First wicket falls for the Majees Titans. It's 45 for the loss of 1.
So some relief for IAS Invincibles, but walks in another hard hitter. Ferisco Adams arrives at the crease at the fall of Karunaratne. What an over so far by Madhava Pasindu. Straight away off the mark, and the beauty so far in this innings for Titans, they're not playing too many dot deliveries. I mean, they are making sure to rotate the strike as well as get those boundaries.
This is strategy at its best. They know that they are short on bowlers. IAS Invincibles, they have that Ali Imran factor with them, and probably trying to delay it as much as possible to get the left-handers into the center. So Ferisco Adams comes at that one drop position so that they can look to milk runs as much as possible. So they will be at some point in time forced to bowl Ali Imran. 4 overs gone, 47 for the loss of 1 wicket, Majees Titans.
Reintroduced into the attack, Shehzad Rahim. Gone for 12 runs in his first over, bowling that first over of this game. What a start provided by Karunaratne and Sharma. No sign of Ali Imran.
And that's what they're trying to do here, Majees Titans, by sending in those right-handers up ahead, because they know that there will be a situation where Ali Imran will be forced to bowl. Otherwise, he'll be an unutilized resource if they decide not to bowl him. In the air, the fielder present. And now, this is what D10 cricket is all about. You've picked up a wicket in that over, and all of a sudden, applying brakes on the scoring. They're finding those dot balls.
Big heave, lucky escape, going past that off stick, going past Rauf, and 4 runs. Bye signal by Gopakumar, 50 comes up for Majees Titans.
Missing everything. Bat, wickets, and the keeper. But Majees Titans will still like it. They will like the result here. Have a look at that. This was fired in. Absolutely no chance for the batter to survive that. However, luck has it. And he gets a boundary.
It was offside. Just things not happening for IAS Invincibles apart from that wicket of Karuna Ratne. They bat very deep down the order. Majees Titans. The platform has been laid. Adams yet to find a boundary, but Sharma, he is doing a wonderful job. Loud appeal. Gopakuma thinks it's a not out and rightly said. It was pitching outside the off stump.
When is the time they think Ali Imran should be brought in? When is the time they think Muzair Raza could feature with the ball in hand? This is very important at the moment, the way IAS strategizes.
Beautiful, beautiful piece of bowling. All you need is dot deliveries. Try to make a comeback. Half of the overs done. 54 for the loss of 1.
Five overs, 54 for the loss of 1. We did indicate that left arm spin is going to play a big role, but at the moment, Abhinav Sharma is striking and striking clean, and this one from Pasindu was certainly something that he didn't expect from Abhinav Sharma. Joining me in the com box, the very experienced Jamil Zaidi. What an entry.
Absolutely thrilling, electrifying start from Majees Titans, and what a finale it is. Absolutely thrilling one. And more color has been given by the openers of these Majees Titans.
Reverse sweep on this occasion. They're looking for a quick single. This is going to be interesting. Goes in favor of the batter. But what a start from Abhinav Sharma. 27 of 15 deliveries in the all-important finale. He's done well so far in the Oman D10. But to come in the finale and shine bright, fantastic.
Well, this is the strategy of the Majees Titans. Karuna Ratna has played a superb role. In the beginning, the couple of 2 overs, 3 overs, they got about 4 overs, 46 runs. So what else you need from the openers? And what a bright start they had given. Now the remaining batters had to carry on from here on, instead of playing the dot balls and go beyond 100 runs that we're talking about.
In the arc, Ferresco Adams is a strong lad, but the fielding has been decent for IAS Invincibles. Let's not forget they'll be having a little bit of nerves for the very first time in the D series. That is 3 competitions over so many years, probably 5 years. D50, D20, D10 for the very first time in the finale.
Yeah, dude, they have that pressure, of course, on them. But again, when you are playing so well in the last couple of matches, IAS Invincibles played superb cricket, all around cricket, and by virtue of that they reached to this great finale we are seeing today from Oman Cricket Academy ground.
Good spread out field, 3 fielders in the deep on the leg side. Long off and sweeper cover on the offside on the circle. It's a standard field. Flighted in the block hole. Ferresco Adams does well to dig it out to long on for a single. 2 openers. Abhinav Sharma still in the middle, 27 of 15 deliveries, 2 fours and 1 6. Lakpriya Ravindra Karunaratne has departed back, 22 of 12, 3 boundaries and 1 maximum. Strike rate 180 plus for both of them. Reverse sweep won't be given as a wide on this occasion. And what that means is that
But no, I still don't understand why. I mean, they are going so well. Why to place those, what you call, slightly sensitive strokes? Anyhow, over number 6 is done, 64 for 1.
Really feel as if they're going to be opting for the floating power play because Mohammad Imran has been brought back into the attack and he's coming in from the shorter boundary on the leg side.
Well, I think probably, I mean, most of the time he's bowling from the Oman LNG and always successful getting wickets. I think first over he bowled from that end, and this is the second over he's bowling. As you rightly mentioned, the boundaries on this side is slightly shorter, and if the pacer goes down the leg side, easily for the batters to go for the maximum.
Two fielders in the deep. A deep mid wicket and deep backward point. What do you think is the strategy for Mohammad Imran bowling this over in the floating power play?
The first and foremost is to stop the run flow from these batters and also get some dot balls as well. That's more important at this stage of the game because the most experienced, and he knows that both of them are really superlative type of batters who can smash any bowler.
What I feel is that, oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Had to hold on to that one. Fresco Adams was struggling for majority part of that run. And what an attempt from Mohammad Imran, the fast bowler. And immediately his side is there for the recovery.
Absolutely thrilling. Such a committed cricketer. We have seen a boundary he saved in the last, maybe it's for the 5th over, when he did the same thing. Dived and stopped the ball crossing the fence. That is smart cricketer. He is committed one. That you need from a great cricketer in making.
I think what the idea is that every time that the pace is going to be on, it's going to be out of the arc of the right-hander. That's going to be wide of the stumps. And the balls which are going to be between the stumps are mostly going to be pace off. If it's pace on, it's going to be a double bluff. Full toss in the air. Lot of legs on that ball. And that means that it's going to be a couple of bounces into the boundary. Fresco Adams has just arrived to the Oman Cricket Academy. It's the all-important finale. Can he make it count? Can he make it big?
Well, that was a full toss. The fielder was inside the circle and very cleverly pushed it over to the circle of fielder's head for 4. So run flow is still on. The wicket keeper Abdul Rauf, who did a superb job yesterday being the man of the match.
Wide of the fielder, putting in a dive. What a fantastic attempt it is. Rashmika, one of the better fielders of the IAS Invincibles, not able to hold on to that one. That could have been a big prize wicket.
Well,
Fresco Adams and his power would be back in the hut.
Wow, what a great effort from the Rashmika. Absolutely, he ran a lot, but the ball dropped just in front of him.
Every time you see Majees Titans, Abhinav Sharma is a story that is going to be a dream story. They were struggling with the opening slot and he's come to the rescue since the D20, since the mid phase of the D20, and he's shined wide. And that's a good delivery because Abhinav Sharma has got the minorest of edge, the slightest of edge, and that means that the equation is in balance. Abhinav Sharma back to the dugout. Imran, Mohammad Imran, the golden arm of IAS Invincible, gets a breakthrough.
Well, absolutely. He always trying to get the wickets. This time from Oman LNG, and it was outside the. To me, it was a bit reckless shot, I'll say, because it outside the officer tried to placed the ball, I think, within the gully or point, but got an edge and dangerous away now. Back to the deck out. Wicket number 2, 71 for 2, Titans.
One man's loss is another man's advantage. And making a profit on this occasion is Jean-Claude walking to the middle. Big expectations, big hopes. 3.1 overs to go, that is 19 deliveries only. Can he make it count? He has his partner from South Africa at the other end, Feresco Adams.
Any score, say, above 100, any score above 100, 110 will definitely be a good total for Majees Titan to defend. The blistering start they have got. There's some good bowling between the overs that try to reduce their run rate, otherwise they are going par 10 runs and over.
In the air on this occasion, just over mid-off. Oh, a little bit of a fumble. I think it was Osama Akil. And they've done well to get a couple. Mohammad Imran is not very impressed with the fielding. And what that means is 9 runs from that over of Mohammad Imran in the floating power play and a wicket as well. 73 for the loss of 2 at the end of 7. It is Mohammad Imran who is done with that spell of his, and in comes Imran Ali. Oaring in line, and that is going to be required to re-bowl.
Very, very veteran cricketer Mohammad Imran is off a spinner, played a lot of cricket in Pakistan.
He's a player to watch out for. Imran Ali has that wonderful arm ball which goes away from the right-hander, and that's what makes him special.
And in between he tried to bowl the dusra also.
Yeah, he's a
And
good
that-
cricketer.
Yes.
Very good cricketer. I think it's a brilliant option to bring in at the right time towards the end, where Feresco Adams and Jean-Claude, probably not the best players of spin, coming from South Africa, where the wickets are in support of the pacers. And that is where I'm assuming that he's not a great player of spin, because this was in his arc, had to be put away. But the quality of Imran Ali.
Moreover, I think Adam Frisco is not at all. Look at that one outside the last one. Brilliant, taken by Abdul Rauf. He's not at all more comfortable on the offside. This time through the extra cover. You were talking about it. It was full in arc, open the edge of the bat over to the extra cover. 4.
You don't have to be a great player of spin if it's a full toss. And that's exactly what it was from Imran Ali. Wide and a full toss. Easy scoring for Feresco Adams. A lot of vacant space on the offside. And once it is over covers, it's always going to be a boundary. A little bit of a fumble. He's struggling here, Imran Ali. It's going to be scampered for a single as well.
He played after a couple of matches, I believe. So that rest has might put him some rust on him.
Oh yes, he's looking rusty. 8 runs of his first 3 deliveries. Don't think he's doing justice to his side. That was just got the wicket of Abhinav Sharma, the devastating Abhinav Sharma. And now he's allowing Majees Titans to get away. Oh, this is much better. Much better from Imran Ali. But still 9 runs of 4 deliveries. Still a couple of deliveries to go.
Well, I think he's taking. Actually, only 2 overs are allowed to bowl in this format of the game. You don't have any other alternative. Right from the first ball, you have to be spot on. That's all.
That's much better. This is exactly what he had to be doing through the over. Just push the ball through. He's learned it, but he's learned it really late. You have to take your chances. Yes, Ferrasco Adams a strong man, but you are not sure whether he'll be able to connect. He's been struggling so far, 15 of 15. This one's gone high up in the air. Fielder is there. He's interested. And Shahzad doesn't drop many. He's one of the best fielders of IAS Invincibles. He will celebrate by raising his hands in the air. But what an incredible timely wicket. Ferrasco Adams, you're struggling in the middle.
Absolutely brilliant change also from the captain. And finally, Adam Frisco out caught at long off. Very important wicket. Wicket number 3 went back to the dugout. Very important wicket IAS Invincibles has achieved in the name of Adam Frisco and through the veteran Mohammad Imran. Is Mehran Khan again brought in at the right time.
Single on the offside. Just a quick roundup of the Asia Cup. Pakistan 86 for the loss of 4. They were cruising on the back of Fakhar Zaman, who has just departed back to the dugout. 50 of 36 deliveries for him. Haven't had one of those great outings that Pakistan is known for against the UAE. And coming back to this all-important finale, Majees Titans, IAS Invincibles, big shot on the leg side, fielder coming underneath it. He does well. What an incredible catch. First to run 15-20 yards. And then to hold on to that one. Rashmika is one of the better fielders of IAS. He's taken a blinder of a catch in the D20 at backward point. But on this occasion, the all-important wicket on the very first delivery that Vishwa Vijayaratne was playing. That slog sweep. What a timely wicket this is for IAS Invincibles. It could well be a difference of probably 10 or 15, maybe even 20 runs, because Vishwa Vijayaratne is that kind of a player and he's the man in form. The captain of the pack, 8.2, 83 for the loss of 4. Majees Titans are just cutting loose here. The craftsman is back in the dugout, and that means that it's time to unleash the beast. The butcher is in the center. Jan Shafiq is known for his powerful striking. Probably one of the cleanest strikers of the ball that I've ever witnessed at the Oman Cricket Academy. And the man is known for his bowling. He's not a regular batsman. But what a game he won for Majees Titans the other day.
Yes, yes, we remember that one.
Dancing down the track, it's gone high up in the air. Nobody interested. I really feel that Muzahir Raza could have done a little better and got underneath the ball. He's going to be blaming the lights. You just don't want to be doing that as a professional. Never acceptable.
Well, anyhow, it's all part of the game. Sometimes, you know, it works. It's not like that. Sometimes it has happened that sometimes you saw towards the light, suddenly ball comes and you just blank in a minute. Might be possible.
As a professional, you have to be wearing those shades.
I agree with you. But after all, he is a human being.
Oh, I'm not blaming him at all. I'm just saying that it is unprofessional. That's it.
Yes, here you were correct.
Dancing down the track, throwing the kitchen sink at it. And look how late he reacted. No light in the equation.
Here you
no light.
Yes.
There was no light. It's gone straight up in the air.
He should have started the moment he hit the ball on the bat.
Oh, lights was never an equation. Big shot. Inside out. They're trying to go for everything here, and it's a run-out opportunity. Not really. Needed a better effort. Rashmika, after the catch that he's taken, he's not impressed. Neither is Mehran Khan. He's very upset. He's furious with the field. He's still giving a big stare to the fielder who made a mess of that.
Such a big finale. It is first time they are playing a big finale. IAS Invincibles, and of course everyone is charged up and they have some commitment. So that's why he's being so angry.
Dancing down the track. Drill through the offside. It's only going to be a single. Anis is a very good fielder in the deep. 88. 7 balls to spare. I'm sure that Majees Titans is looking for that golden number. 12. Get to the 3-digit. Have that psychological advantage. The owner of Majees Titans right in the center. Mr. Habibullah.
Yeah.
He'll be very happy because he's already claimed that D20 trophy, probably making that crown jewel in his office. Big shot on the leg side. This ball is travelling and travelling fairly quickly. Mehran Khan will not be happy because if Muzahir Raza would have taken that catch, Jan Shafiq would have been back in the dugout. But on the contrary, the very last delivery is going to be travelling out of the boundary ropes. The crowds have turned in. It's a weekday and they are here to support their side. 9 overs are 94 for the loss of 4. Ali Imran is going to be bowling that fine lower. Fired it in. Timber disturbed. Jihan Klote, he's the player to watch out for. But that's only going to be in the past because at the moment Jihan Klote is going to be walking back to the dugout. 5th wicket down for Majees Titans. It's a fine lower. They need every run that is possible to be scored. And in the process, they have lost that big wicket of Jihan Klote.
Well, it's time for them to come and hit each and every ball to maximum runs on each bowler. Finally, yes, time for them to come. And a very good wicket of Jihan Klote. 5 legal deliveries to go. I think they might cross 100 plus per now.
It's a game of maximums here, because I don't think that they're going to be crossing 100 by running hard between the wickets.
But good comeback from IAS Invincibles.
They're putting their faith in Varshit Dinesh. Varshit Dinesh Sai. He wasn't a part of Majees Titans in the playing 11 throughout the tournament. It's just the last few games, and they're keeping that faith in him. Drilled straight to long on. They're going to be happy in rotating strike, because Jan Shafiq can strike a big ball. He's already got a maximum in the previous over.
Well, I think introducing Imran in the last over, an off spinner, you know, it's very difficult for the captains to use the spinners in the last over, just fearing that they might be put a lot of runs on them. But they have so much faith, Imran Khan, Mohammad Imran, that he will contain the batters passing the 100 mark.
Only one tip for Jan Shafiq. I know he can't hear me, but if he could hear me, I would just tell him that play Ali Imran as a leg spinner. The ball will go away from you. Rarely it's going to be coming in for you. Big shot.
Oh.
It's gone high up in the air. Long on is in the equation. Holds on to that one. The captain doesn't drop many. Savindu, he's travelled across the world to make it for IAS Invincibles. He's got his side to the finale, and he's standing tall for his side at long on.
What an important wicket once again by Imran, and that is to of Jan Shafiq. We remember him, the match he won for Majees Titan in the last couple of maybe the weeks before. This time he doesn't timed it properly. Wicket number 6, back to deck out.
Wicket, one wicket. That has been the story of this over. Really feel that IAS Invincibles are pulling Majees Titans back. Once again in the air. It's going to be falling short of that fielder at long off. One of the better fielders in the side of IAS. If Shahzad can't make it there, I'm sure nobody else can.
He's one of the best fielders in IAS Invincible and never dropped catch. We have seen him catching so many difficult times for IAS Invincibles.
Reverse sweep. Varshit, the young sensation, the young lad, is trying to execute something that he wouldn't have practiced much. And that's the pressure of this finale. Never too easy.
Well, reverse sweep, if it results in some runs, 3-4 runs, then it's fine. With reverse sweep, you got a single. It's one matter to play onto the straight, onto the long off, a long on, and then go for the single. Last delivery.
Looking for a big shot inside out. There is a couple of fielders in the deep, and that's where it's only going to be a couple of runs. What that means is that they will have the psychological advantage, although they won't get there. The only way they'll have psychological advantage is that the opponent needs to get to that 100-digit number if they want to win this all-important finale. But they've done well to get to 99 for the loss of 6. Towards the later end, couldn't get a lot of contribution, but what an initial start. A complete burst.
If you talk about the batting, it was Karuna Ratna who did the start of the inning with blistering spell. He's got 28. It was Abhinav Sharma who got 28, and then it saw Ravindra Karuna Ratna 22 of just 12 runs. Frisco Adams comes in out 15, and after that no batter can come to double figures. 99 for 6 in 10 overs.
Oh, it was a fantastic effort with the ball. Ali Imran being the pick of the bowlers, 3 wickets for him and just 14 runs in those 2 overs. Another thing to note is those 2 left-arm spinners. Pasendu 1 for 17 in his 2 overs, an economy of 8.5, and Shahzad 14 runs in his 2 overs, an economy of 7. But the other than that, the Pacers, Mohammad Imran leaked 23 runs. Yes, he got a wicket, but Mehran Khan, the other Pacer, also leaked runs. So 26 in his 2 overs, he got a wicket as well. But 15 extras too many from IAS Invincibles, and what that means is that it's going to be chase on. This is how it all panned out. It all started with Abhinav Sharma and Ravindra Karnaratne. They came with the intent and they started scoring runs on both sides of the wicket, and they were being very impactful. Every time they wanted to go aerial, they were happy to do so. On other occasions, they were happy to be creative as well. And that's where the pressure was on IAS Invincibles, playing the finale for the very first time. Yes, a few brain fade movements. One of those was from Mehran Khan, but Pasendu came into the attack and immediately got the back of Ravindra Karunaratne. And that is where the pullback happened. On a few occasions, extras did come to the party, but one shot too many and wickets started to tumble. Abhinav Sharma was caught behind, and that's where the trouble started, because no other batter was able to make some handy contributions. Yes, boundary every now and then, but wickets were falling at regular intervals, and that's where the problem was. The fielding was pretty much spot on. A wonderful catch by Rashmika on this occasion, where he held on to a blinder of a catch in the bowling of Mehran. And that is where, on the back of some good, decent quality fielding, they were making life difficult for Majees Titans. Yes, Mozai Raza dropped one of those catches, which he did not attempt. But apart from that, everything for IAS Invincibles was spot on. And that's where 99 runs on the board for Majees Titans. 100 is what is required for IAS Invincibles. Can they get there? Can they get there in time? Can they get the first ever D-Series title to their name? We'll get the answer on the other side of the break.
He has timed that one well. That is the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excellent. Yes, it is.
what an evening we are having here at Oman Cricket Academy. It's turning out to be an intense battle between IAS Invincibles and Majees Titans. Winning the toss, IAS Invincibles asked Majees Titans to post a total of a blistering start. They just lost the plot in the last few overs thanks to Ali Imran. It was Abhinav Sharma and Karuna Ratne providing that blistering start at top of the order. 28 for Sharma, Karuna Ratne managing quick 22, 15 for Adams, and Gihan, Vishwa Vijay, Ratne and Shan Shafiq could not able to add much value to the scorecard. What a comeback, but 15 extras have been leaked by the bowling unit. 99 all they could manage for the loss of 6. It has been a sensational comeback in the big match by the bowlers of IAS Invincibles, and it's Ali Imran, the offie, getting an opportunity to play in that final. 2 overs, 14 runs, 3 wickets to his name. He broke the back of Titans in the first innings, a wicket apiece to Imran, Mehran Khan and Pasindu. Now it's up to the batters of IAS Invincibles to get those 100 runs and to etch their name in the history book of D series. Joining me in the com box is Mr. Jamil Zaidi. Very good evening, Jamil sir. What a contest on our hands.
Well, absolutely thrilling one. Good evening to everyone all around. And we're talking about 99 runs. It's quite good score. But depending upon the IS batters, how they bat, especially this Mehran Khan, if he can come up with some blistering sixes, that might be the change the game.
Tandel, first ball played towards that square leg region of the mark. Osama Akhil with that single. So is IS Invincibles. Momentum on their side. At one stage, Majees Titans were looking to go beyond 110, 115, but what a comeback, especially that one bowler, Ali Imran. He made that huge difference.
Absolutely. That, experience counts everywhere. And that today it has been done by Ali Imran.
A big man, Mehran Khan on strike. He needs to get runs. He needs to provide that flying start. All about the calculations now for both the sides. A night to remember for IAS and Majees Titans here at Oman Cricket Academy. Hemal Tandel from Oman Talent to Mehran. A bit fuller going past that blade of Mehran Khan. No footwork at all from Mehran.
He knows to stand and play. That's his habit of playing on. Majees Titans have got the taste of winning the final of the T20 Mudassir. So I know they are a bit more experienced in playing the finals, contrary to IAS Invincible, playing their first ever big final.
I want them to play their natural game for the initial 2 overs. And don't consume too many dot deliveries in the process. Very watchful. Opening the face of the blade. A single for Mehran. So both the batters are off the mark.
Right thing for Mehran Khan. At least he just think to get a single. That's more important from him.
And also they need to make sure, Jamil, at least get 8 to 9 runs every over. There will be one over where they can get at least 15, 20. But it's not easy. Said that because they are up against the quality bowling attack of Titans.
That's the basic if you're chasing a good total. So you'll have to keep looking for the singles. That's more important.
Wild swing, extra pace, beaten Osama Akhil.
That's what we are talking about, that every ball will not going to be the maximum. Think of single as well and give your non-striker batter chance to come. He might hit another one. Losing singles, dot balls is like crime.
Keep an eye on that required run rate. Started with 10 runs per over, now it's 10.50. Experienced Sandel keeping it tight. Sharply coming into Osama Akhil. Nowhere near the ball. One more time beaten by that pace, but he will get a run in the shape of bye.
You think the ball is now coming more quicker than the batters are expecting. Maybe because the due factor we were talking about before that match.
Maybe it's the finale. As you remember, D20 final, Hemal Tandale pulled that beautiful spell, got just one wicket to his name, but he put that pressure on Royal Oman Stallions on that day, which helped Titans to lift the trophy.
Well, I'm sure that every player from Titans must be trying to get something and get this final back into their heart. This time, once again, play that out outside the off stump. End of a very, very good over from Hemal Tandale. 3 runs for no wicket.
So tight over from Hemal Tandale, wicketless, 3 runs on board. And from opposite end, it's Oman LNG end. It's Abid to bowl the second over. In the slot, a connection from Osama Akhil and a maximum for Osama Akhil, and 6 more runs will be added to the total of IAS Invincibles.
Outside the off stump, left arm bowler to the right hander. Nicely picked up by Osama Akhil towards the extra cover boundary for the maximum. Brilliant timing.
Aggressive. Young lad getting a maximum, it will boost his confidence, but it's a long way to go for Osama Akhil and for IAS Invincibles.
But I think both the bowlers, Abid, should bowl within the wicket. That's more important at the stage of the game rather than going outside the off stump.
Another one, the same direction, but couple of runs, change of pace by Abid. But Osama will fetch 2 runs.
Very, very unlikely the way Abid is bowling. He's always trying to bowl within the stumps, Mudassir. This is the first time we have seen that both the balls going outside the off stump, wide outside the off stump, giving the batters chance to hit over to the extra cover. No coverage behind the cover point and extra cover.
And also when you have long on and deep square, it's a good idea to come around the wicket, but he has some other plans here tonight. Width offered, slapped fielder at long on, just 1 bounce. Good piece of fielding there, charging in the youngster.
He's a very good batter. Osama Akhil has batted well yesterday also. And today time has come. The right time, rise to the occasion. Take the team home.
Now got couple of player of the match awards in this tournament, Osama Akhil, and he cemented his place at top of the order. They need to capitalize the way they got runs in this over. 3 balls, 9 runs. Mehran Khan yet to find a boundary. Beautifully bowled. Some extra bounce. Caught in awkward position, Mehran Khan.
This is the area where most of the balls come awkwardly, Mundassir. Even the spinners, you know, it comes slightly awkward when you're going to play it down. And this is a similar delivery, of course, from the fast bowler.
And this is much better. Not giving much room to free their arms. Abid, a good comeback. Can we see that cutter? A slow one, because Osama Akhil is trying to hit the ball hard. Knocked him. What a comeback. You beauty, Abid. Bowling couple of outswingers way outside the off stump, then sharply coming into Osama Akhil. No footwork. got in awkward position and Abid strikes.
This is what I was telling you, that I should bowl within the stumps, and this is what exactly have done, and got the first blow to Majees Titans, or rather IAS Invincible. 13 for 1.
That is the experience he has, Abid. It was like a plan, a set-up plan by Abid. He started bowling a bit fuller on the 5th and 6th stump, but what a delivery. Jack back in and hitting the top of the leg stick is Savindu, the captain. Arrives very watchful of the mark. Brilliant comeback by Abid. Though 11 runs, but he has got a wicket of Osama Akhil. 2 done, 14 for 1. Hemal Tandel will continue. Bowl is second over. Oh, genuine pace on offer by Hemal Tandel and Abid. It's not easy. Under the lights, the ball moving.
One of the best bowlers in D20 and D10, Hemal Tandal. Absolutely hard-working, generating pace off the wicket, moving into the air. Brilliant bowler.
Almost creeping up to 11 runs per over, the required run rate. Using the feet, driven hard, but look at that. He's like a ball. Vishwa Vijayaratne is back for Majees Titans at covers position, saving certain boundary.
What a lightning from Vishwa. We're talking about Super Sanju, and today Vishwa has done similar acrobatic action. Almost certain boundary it was.
It was fiercely struck. Brave enough, Vishwa Vijayaratne, the wall it covers. Bottom edge. Another single, so runs are not coming for IAS Invincibles. Mehran Khan is struggling, not able to find a boundary, faced 4 balls. Time is running out here for IAS Invincibles.
The reason, you know why? Both the bowlers intelligently bowling outside the off stump. Slight no width for him. Neither it is a over pitch delivery, which is used to club it and put for the 6 or something. So that's clever bowling. They know how to bowl Mehran Khan and how to contain him going for the big maxes.
Goes straight over mid-off. This is the Mehran Khan at his best. 1 bounce, 4 runs. First boundary for Khan.
He is a destroyer. I was talking to you, anything comes near his bat, he smashes it. Look at that one. Just full force behind it. Over to the long off.
Gets runs in his own style. Mehran Khan. It's a long journey, a long road for Mehran and for Savindu. Can we see a Yorker here? Back of length, way outside the leg stick channel. An extra.
Well, that here, they have to be little careful.
So 6 runs so far, couple of deliveries left. Shaping up to go big, but coming back into Mehran, reducing his pace. Hemal Tandale. Bowling with a plan. Hemal Tandale. So he has been used by Captain Vishwa Wijayaratne. At the top of the innings, he completes his quota of 2 and also makes sure not to leak runs that work for Majees Titans in this tournament. Big swing goes towards leg side, out of the park, says Mehran Khan. What an over for IAS Invincibles, a huge maximum.
This is what I was telling. Anything comes near to his bat, this was down the leg side, and he just swung the bat towards the maximum, to the square leg boundary for the maximum. What a good over for IAS Invincibles.
They needed this big over. 3 overs gone, 26 for the loss of 1. Narayana Satish, the leggy to Savindu. Beautifully bowled. The youngster has been backed by Majees Titans and responded to the call of captain is Narayana Satish. In every game he bowled well.
Leggy, quicker ones.
One bounce. Sai comes into play.
These 2 overs, Mudassir, over number 4 and 5, very crucial for IAS Invincibles.
They need to maintain that 9 runs per over. A slow start, but previous over getting runs. Mehran Khan is back on strike. Beautifully bowled. It's a young boy, but bowling with a lot of maturity.
The more matches you play, more experienced you are. Spade ball to the long off for the single.
He's mixing his deliveries well here. Jamil Bhai, slow in the air and trying to bowl those quicker ones. But the best part is he's not bowling full. The length has been pulled back by Narayana Satish. He appeals and not out, says the umpire. Gihan was convinced, but not convinced is the leg umpire.
Brilliant take by the wicketkeeper as well. It was a beauty, quicker one, beating the batter outside the off stump, and lightning work done by the wicketkeeper. Very close call, very close call. What an
Just
over. What an over.
he survives. There was an opportunity, a rare fumble by a wicket-keeper Gihan, but what an over from Narayan Satish. Boundaryless over, just couple of runs, 4 gone, 28 for the loss of 1. Spinner going for just couple of runs. Now Shafiq Jan getting ready to bowl his first over. Savindu is struggling, 3 of just 8. Khan got a boundary and a maximum in the block hole. A good start by Shafiq Jan. The problem for IAS Invincibles in this innings is playing dot deliveries. That has been their problem. They need to work on this.
Well, credit goes to the bowlers, Mudassir, actually, of Majees Titans, especially Abid and Tandil. I mean, they bowled superbly, apart from Abid's first over, where he got 4 runs, but otherwise he's played superbly.
Jamil, when you are struggling against the pace of Hemal Tandal or any bowler, it makes sense to rotate the strike instead of trying to go for those big shots. Runs not coming. Savindu goes big. Savindu connects well, and it's a maximum, a much needed maximum from the blade of Savindu.
This is what talking about Shafiq Jan. Though he started bowling his Yorkers, but this was almost over pitch. Nicely picked up, standing and delivering to the long on. Much needed 6 for IAS Invincible.
So much power. Bottom hand player, strong wrist and forearms. What a hit by Savindu. Way outside the off stump. Beautifully managed, but there's a fielder station. So 8 runs. Karuna Ratne was the fielder there. A seesaw battle.
Khan's turn now. Try to get 1 maximum.
At least couple of maximums, I would say. They need to make sure to maintain that 9 runs per over. Still 9 runs needed in the next 3 to maintain that 9 runs per over, because Shafiq Jan has already given 8. Nicely bowled in the block hole. A perfect Yorker.
We have seen Shafiq Jan the last couple of matches. He is using those quick block hole Yorkers to the batters. Earlier he was trying to bowl short of the length, bouncers too far, but I think he has come back quickly. With learning those Yorkers, more important for a bowler.
At the same time, Jamil bhai, he can use those back of length bouncers as a surprise delivery. So far, all the 4 balls he bowled was full. Savindu, run a ball 10 on strike. Wanted to go towards that off-stick channel in the air. The fielder was a bit wide at fine leg. Taking some risk against Shafiq Jan, but sticking to that fuller length is Jan Shafiq.
Well, I think time for both the batters to take risk to get some runs on the board. Still, they are not far from the runs they are required from each over.
talking to the bowler is Vishwa Vijayaratne. He's asking him to finish the over on a high note. You cannot afford to give a boundary here. Bowling with pinpoint accuracy, and what an effort. Like a panther pouncing on the delivery. Vishwa Vijayaratne, good comeback by Jan Shafiq, going for 11 runs. Half of the overs done, still 61 needed in the last 5. There will be a change in the comp box. For the next set of 5, you will be entertained by Pranav Mehta and Amin Wagle.
Big shot. Downtown. The power of Mehran Khan comes to the attack. What an incredible strike. The young Narayana Satish in the arc of Mehran Khan, and Mehran Khan punishes him. It's a game in balance, 55 or 4.5. I think IAS are still in the equation.
Looking to take on the young gun here, and Mehran Khan can be very dangerous. This game is still very much alive, and what a strike straight down the ground. This is 2. In 2. He's got in a boundary. This one not as convincing as the one earlier, the one preceding it, but still effective. IAS Invincibles are packing a punch here. They are not going down without a fight.
What an incredible strike. You can't be bowling in the arc of Mehran Khan, and what's been exceptional about Mehran is he's hung in there, he's been patient, he understands his value. Slightly shorter in the length, but it doesn't matter because the power of Mehran Khan, and that's what is going to be making the difference in this game. Prior to these couple of deliveries, if you remove 10 runs from that, it was almost run a ball for Mehran Khan, and all of a sudden 27 or 15 deliveries. Big shot. It's going to be missing out on that. They are looking to attack the young gun Narayana Satish.
Looking to get into the axe, Savindu. Oh yes, he strikes. Savindu strikes. And straight into that dressing room of the IAS Invincibles. He is certainly making things happen here. Mehran Khan's aggressive nature is infectious. And this one's spread on to Savindu.
The captain not happy with things happening in the dugout. He feels they were too quiet. And that's exactly where he's shaken the dugout. He's shaken all his teammates. What an incredible strike coming from the ranks of Savindu.
There's a person in the comp box with a wide smile at the moment. Jamil Zaidi is absolutely delirious at the moment.
Probably one of the biggest fans of Mehran Khan in Oman. And look at that over. 2 sixes, a boundary and a single. That means 17 runs. Narayana Satish bowled a 2-run over prior to this. And this over 17 runs and still a ball to spare.
That's all that's needed. That's all that's needed. It's that teasing target of 100. 10 runs and over is what was asked of them. Looking innovative, and they'll get only a single. It's a very, very good attempt at the stumps. Mehran Khan has made his ground. The umpire not interested. What an end to the over. And this is a big one. 43 needed of the remaining 4. IAS Invincibles are 57 for the loss of 1.
They're going to keep their faith in the young gun. Narana Satish has gone for 18. And in comes Warshit Sai Dinesh. And a little bit of a misfield. A brain fade movement in the deep. A ball that should have just been a single. 3 extra runs for IAS Invincibles on that.
It's all happening out here. On the night of the big final, everybody is a bundle of nerves, even if it's a team like Majees Titans who've tasted that sweet success a couple of times in their life. This is absolutely unacceptable, and it's coming off Ravi Karunaratne. Another rash shot. This time he misses it, all ends up.
Oh boy. IAS Invincibles haven't beaten Majees Titans even once in this Oman D10. They've locked on twice. This is the third opportunity.
Third time lucky, you say?
Third time lucky, I feel. They haven't won a title. They haven't even made it to the finale. IAS Invincibles. It's a story of an underdog.
What year are we in, Pranav?
Oh, I've lost count of time. I've lost count of everything because IAS Invincibles have put me in that place where I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen too often.
You talk about the IPL, you talk about the English Premier League, you talk about every major tournament, and there is a story of the underdog, there is a story of the person winning who hasn't tasted success. Is it IAS Invincibles night tonight? They certainly believe so, because this is still hanging in the balance. Just when you thought that a boundary on the first ball of the over will result in some big runs into a big over, look at what this youngster has done. A dot and a couple of singles only, and this has to turn into a big over because that required run rate still ticking at around 11 now.
Right, and the block hole he's bowled really well. Warshit Sai Dinesh. This over should have been just 4 runs so far of 5 deliveries. It's still 7 runs of 5 deliveries despite that boundary. Ravindra Karunaratne, who's played around the world and now made way to Oman. And if he can have nerves, imagine the situation of everybody else.
Oh, this was a slower one. Wonderful variation, and what a way to get done with this over. Has Dinesh delivered the over of the tournament here? It's 7 overs gone, 64 for the loss of 1 wicket. IAS Invincibles.
They've already put their trust in those 2 youngsters, and now time for some experience. Adnan Khan comes in from the Oman LNG, the off spinner, and immediately dispatched. It's one of those big sixes, this time coming from the bat of Savindu. They needed it because 18 ball 36 runs, 17 ball 30 runs now.
Rather 19 ball 30 runs, but then certainly it's effective. Doesn't matter how he gets those runs, doesn't matter how powerful he strikes. What matters is that he makes an impact, and boy, he does make an impact. Savindu starting another good over, this time towards the offside. There is a fielder out there for protection, so they'll be content with a single. What can Mehran Khan do from here onwards? You can hear the crowd, you can hear them sensing something special. Whether Majees Titans gets it, whether IAS Invincibles gets it, there has to be that special movement here.
They need a couple of maximums. That's what they're looking for in this over. Shot on the leg side. It found the gap. It was almost a short hand jab, and I felt that it was probably for a single or maybe a couple. But this has gone all the way. The power of Mehran Khan has come to the party here at the Oman Cricket Academy. And what right time to come into the equation. IAS Invincibles are making a story happen here.
For the first time, that required run rate dropping below double figures. And it's courtesy and onslaught by these two in the middle. Savindu and Mehran turning this into an IAS Invincibles party. What can Adnan do? What can Adnan do here? He'll have to shoot every delivery into that block hole from here onwards, not give any sort of leverage.
I already have goosebumps here. What a story is this? Pump straight down the ground. It's only going to be a single, but this has been a successful over. 14 runs of it, still 2 balls to spare. And I'm almost certain that Savindu is going to be cutting loose. He wants to capitalize and make this over count. Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd. It's the weekday. Weekend is still far away. Oh, quicker delivery. Intelligent cricket from Adnan Khan.
It still matters. Every dot ball matters. And that's a victory for the bowler. If he manages to get a dot, especially against these two, they're looking to strike big. Oh, it's an atmosphere here at the Oman Cricket Academy. The top tier with Majees Titan supporters. The second tier with the IAS Invincible fans. And they are loud. There's music. There are cheers. There's banging of drums. Oh, he looks to charge down the track. A fielder there looking for the second. Not going to be getting it. Good end to the over. 15 runs from this Adnan Khan over. It's 79 for the loss of 1 after 8.
Two overs, 21 required. And if you look at that bowling card, that is of IAS Invincibles, that's not going to be a matter in equation. It's going to be about Majees Titans. And when we are talking about Majees Titans, Abid is going to be bowling this over. It's going to be the floating power play in my understanding. And if this is the floating power play, means the last over is going to be a toss-up between Jan Shafiq and the young sensation Varshit Sai Dinesh. I'm not really sure if they will put that responsibility on those young shoulders.
Now here's a moment here that they are having out there. It's some stoppage in play, and the IAS Invincible batters were certainly involved in some discussions, and there was something to be attending to in terms of the physio on the ground. But what this does is it just puts a break into the momentum, and one might say that maybe this could turn in favor of the Majees Titans. These are small key movements you've got to observe. Abid with the penultimate over. It's Savindu on strike. Oh, he looks to just swing it towards the leg side, getting nothing but air straight into the hands of the keeper. So no runs. It's a dot ball against the run of play.
And immediately look at that umpire. He's straight gone to the danger area, suggesting Abid that you need to stay away from the danger area. And if you ask me, you have to be playing Abid as a spinner. He's going to be putting in a lot of slower deliveries. And the variation is going to be the pace up, the quicker delivery. So the quicker deliveries can be nudged around for singles, and you have to be looking for those big shots on the slower delivery. Small boundary at the deep mid-wicket, cow corner. That's the area you want to target. Right in the block hole, not really. In the arc of Savindu, the captain. It's the Sri Lankan derby, two Sri Lankan captains, and at the moment the little dynamite Savindu is striking well for IAS Invincibles.
Oh yes, and what a timely boundary. Now this takes the equation to 17 runs needed in order to clinch the tournament. And have a look at that offered width and straight like a surgeon, precision shot into the gap towards the cover boundary.
What was so splendid about that is he was never looking to hit it too hard, and it was not predetermined. Ball outside the off stump, hit outside the off stump. Doesn't matter the number of players on the offside. And all of a sudden they're getting some extra reinforcement on the offside.
Much needed. I think there is scope for one more fielder there. If Abid Khan is looking to bowl that channel, he needs protection on the offside. At the same time, he also needs to concentrate and he needs to be bowling a very, very tight line and length.
Has to be the slower delivery. It is the slower delivery. It's a gun. It's a bullet through the offside. Even the trace of bullet couldn't be visible. And that's exactly what it is from the bat of Savindu Pereira. The captain is striking and striking clean here for IAS Invincibles.
Equation on 13. Look at that second tier. The guys in red, they are the supporters of IAS Invincibles. They are looking a little relaxed here because 13 is gettable. This is certainly going the IAS Invincibles way. If they manage to pull this off, there is going to be a big party.
Can Abid be courageous enough to bowl a bouncer? He's got a sweeper right back at the boundary. Still not getting the field right because he wants a backward point. So there are two covers. There is a sweeper, there is a backward point, there is short third. Lot of vacant space towards the deep square leg. So he has to be staying outside the off stump. It has to be the slower delivery. It's full. And it's only going to be a dot ball. Oh, you can't be a blood pressure patient watching this game.
Getting his tactics right at the moment, Abid Khan, and getting their fielding right. Majees Titans, the previous two deliveries that went for boundaries weren't bad deliveries. Certainly, it was all backed by Savindu. Gotta have to feel for IAS Invincibles. They're getting very, very close, too close for comfort. On the other hand, Majees Titans need to believe, and they need to believe that they can deliver the goods. The bowlers need to be backed by those fielders. Look at that. They're taking their time. They're slowing the game down. Otherwise, it's game, set and match.
I really feel that Savindu probably needs to go deep in his crease, because this is going to be full and outside off. And if he can go over the top straight, that'll be a great shot. It's going to be the slower delivery or the pace up, but it's going to be full, and that's exactly what was required. But shot not to perfection. Takes the catch, Jan Shafiq. And what that means is, it's not only the wicket of Savindu Pereira, but it's also an all-important dot ball. And this game is still in balance here.
Oh yes, that equation getting tighter and tighter with every passing delivery. And that slower delivery certainly doing the better of Savindu Pereira. Jan Shafiq does extremely well. Cool, calm, composed, cool as a cucumber under the lights. Holding on to that one. It's the second wicket down. IAS Invincibles are 87 for the loss of 2.
I don't want to say it, but this is the last recognized pair for IAS Invincibles, because after this you have the likes of Pasindu, Shahzad Rahim, probably Rashmika. You can count on Rashmika, but he's more of a bowling all-rounder in my opinion. Looking for a big shot on the leg side. It's only going to be a single rather. I still feel the game is an equation of Majees Titans at the moment, because 12 to get off the final over. Even though with 8 wickets in hand, but it's going to be probably Jan Shafiq who's going to be bowling that over. If you're an IAS Invincible fan, you'll certainly be having goosebumps because you'd believe that they can chase down 12. But I'll tell you, it's a little tough than what it seems like, because Jan Shafiq, oh, they're still getting their field right. Probably fine leg is going to be coming inside the circle and deep square leg is going to be going back. He wants to keep things simple. And once again, there's a change. Square leg coming inside the circle, fine leg going back. Not really sure if he's going to be bowling those back of length deliveries. His strength is bowling back of length. He can bowl Yorkers, he's shown that. Jan Shafiq.
Oh, targeting the stumps. He's hit this one towards the covers, looking for the second, but Mehran Khan will back himself to stay on strike at the moment. He's going to be targeting a shorter offside boundary, and he's going to be targeting a seemingly longer leg side boundary. But if he can connect, nothing seems to be short or long at the moment. Speaking about being a fan, if you're a Majees Titans fan, you have nobody else better than Jan Shafiq bowling that last over. That man's got nerves of steel. Just a few weeks ago, we saw Shafiq Jan do wonders in that last over in the 20-over competition, and this time it's with the ball. Shafiq Jan to Mehran Khan. Oh, this was express. This was quick and full. Good work by Gian Clote behind the stumps as well, anticipating the skiddy ball straight into the hands.
If you ask me, I'm going to be saying something that is really cruel. You can have Mehran Khan as your best friend, you can have Mehran Khan as your enemy. He won't be in the middle of that. That's the kind of player Mehran Khan is. If he can connect to one, it's going to be going out of the park. On another day, he's going to sink that ship. He's not going to be looking for singles. He's only going to be looking for a boundary, and that's where it's a game which is going to go either ways.
Too close for comfort for both teams. This is too close for comfort for both teams. Just a couple of big hits away. Oh, looks to act cheeky. Will pass the fielder, but there are a couple of them in the vicinity looking to take the second run. Mehran Khan and Abdul Rauf just holds fort at the striker's end. Now all eyes on Abdul Rauf. He's just come in. He's the new man in. And it got to be this ball. It has to be this ball for IAS Invincibles.
If you ask me, he's the right man for the job at the right moment for IAS Invincibles. Yes, it's a game in favor of Majees Titans. It's a no-brainer. 10 ball, 3 runs. But Abdul Rauf, he's a wicket keeper. He reads the bowler. And that's what is required.
What are his options? What are his options? The leg side, certainly. The field inside the circle on the leg side. Inside out is available. At the moment he's trying. Oh yes, he's got towards the leg side. Cow corner, running around it. They're looking for the second run. Abdul Rauf will complete the run. It's a 2-run and it's a no ball. Everything happening here. Everything happening here in the Oman Cricket Academy. This is going down to the wire. We are talking of 3 runs of this delivery and an extra life, an extra chance for Abdul Rauf to score some runs.
If you've never made it to the D10, D-Series finale, you need a little bit of luck, and that's exactly what has happened here. It's a free hit opportunity. 7 of 3 deliveries. They need 1 maximum. That's how they'll be calculating. 1 maximum and it's game over. It's not going to be easy against the likes of Jan Shafiq. It's a free hit right now. They're going to run for everything. They're going to run for their lives at the moment. But can Abdul Rauf, the quality, the class, he was the man of the match just a night before. Can he strike one? He's sticking close to the stumps. He's going to be targeting that deep square leg.
Hits it, gets the inside edge. Behind the stumps, only a single. So the free hit not capitalized on. However, they'll get that extra run. So that means this ball effectively has got them a boundary. So now this is 6 of 2. There is no way IAS Invincibles can tie this game. If it's a big hit, it's certainly a game to remember for the men in red. Have a look at that. First, it was towards the covers. Second, a dot ball, express pace straight into the hands of the keeper. Third, looks to act a little cheeky. And then the fourth by Abdul Rauf, that no ball. Now this is getting close. Down the ground, they'll rotate strike. They still believe this is the last ball. It's 5 needed of the last ball.
Do you believe in miracles? I mean, Wagle, because Abdul Rauf wouldn't mind a boundary here. He doesn't mind the game going to the super over. 5 required of the final delivery. A 6 IAS Invincibles win. A boundary is going to be in favor of IAS Invincibles because it will go to the super over. Anything less than that, it's home run for Majees.
Last thing you want is an extra, so Shafiq Jan will have to be wary and he has to be careful about that. Once again, calculating options here. Abdul Rauf likes their offside. He's certainly looking to play that inside-out shot. Oh, this one is in favor of the Majees Titans. The party begins once again in a month's time. The men in black and gold will celebrate once again. Look at that crowd. The Majees Titans, champions of Oman D10, powered by Dafa News.
It's back-to-back championships for Majees Titans. They were the champions of the Oman D20. And now they're the champions of the Oman D10 as well. And what an incredible delivery to deliver under pressure. Needed 4 runs to tie the game. Needed 5 runs to win the game for IAS Invincibles. And that's where a wide Yorker from the likes of Shafiq Jan. And what Abdul Rauf did is a rain fade movement. Believing that that could be an extra. He let that one go. What an incredible win for Majees Titans. Under pressure, surviving and persisting. Majority of that second innings was in favor of IAS Invincibles because Mehran Khan and Savindu Pereira did a great job, but towards the end just not able to capitalize, and Majees Titans, the reigning champions, held on to their nerves, and as a result, Majees Titans is going to be going home with 2 trophies in the D series, back-to-back ones.
Well, spare a thought for the men in red as well. They are coming out with their heads held high because they've had an impeccable tournament. Let's have a look at that as well. Shaking hands and certainly acknowledging cricketing spirits. What a night to be part of. The men in red and the men in black and gold certainly giving one and all something memorable. Oman D10 powered by Dafa News couldn't have a better ending.
Don't know about the men in red, don't know about the men in yellow and black. But as a spectator, you wanted a good quality match, and that's what you've got. It was a nail-biter. It was a game and balance till the very last delivery. And that's where, on the final delivery, it was none other than Majees Titans that held on to their nerves. And that's the reason they're going to be finishing as the champions of the Oman D10. What an incredible performance it has been.
Have a look at that batting scorecard. Everything to talk about that. Usama Akil got off to a start. 10 of 7 deliveries. Mehran Khan, the big man of IAS Invincibles, 22 of 37. And then that man Savindu, certainly stepping up to the plate. 27 ball 40. Abdul Rauf Ataullah, towards the very end, couldn't manage to get the job done for his team. They ended up on 95 for the loss of 2 wickets.
When you're talking about the bowling, yes, IAS Invincible started in a supercar. But just before the finish line, they ran out of fuel. Abidullah was pick of the bowler, 2 for 20 in his 2 overs. Tight bowling by Hamilton Dale, 14 in his 2 overs. And Varshid Saidane, 7 in his 1 over. But apart from that, everyone else was expensive. But it didn't matter because under pressure, Jan Shafiq bowled a brilliant final over to win them the championship. It does not matter, I mean, but What a performance by IAS Invincibles for the very first time walking into a finale. And at that time, standing up tall for their side. What a show have they put out.
And think about Majees Titans as well. In the D series, the 20-over series, they certainly had an excellent tournament. And then towards the end of the series, that final seemed to be a one-sided effort. But now, when you come to the finals of the 10-over format, and till the last ball, we didn't have a winner. And certainly both these teams deserving finalists, and what a show they have put on to everybody who's come out to the ground tonight to support. There might be somebody's dad, somebody's brother, somebody's best friend out there showcasing high quality cricket.
Don't know about anything else, but this has been a moment that IAS Invincibles will cherish despite of what the end result is. It all started in sensational way for IAS Invincibles, and they came out with a bang. What an incredible moment for IAS Invincibles. They'll finish as runners-up. It all started with Mehran Khan, and he came out with the intent. He wanted to cut loose and he wanted to make an impact, and he did that immediately on both the sides of the wicket. He was striking a few lusty ones, and especially that over of Narayana Satish where Mehran Khan and Savindu Perera struck very, very clean.
Oh yes, and that was where the game shifted momentum. Some extra runs, and then that misfield also getting the better of the fielder. Some excellent shots all over the ground, and then came that Abid Khan over where Mehran Khan looked to cut loose. Some big sixes towards that cow corner region, back to back as a matter of fact. Crunching boundaries towards the covers, two back to back. Those went like a bullet and forced a few fielding changes as well. And then finally Savindu Perera perishing. Out came Abdul Rauf, and then that last delivery. Shafiq Jan putting all his Jan into that last over and resulting and effecting a win for his side, lifting the trophy of the Oman D10 powered by Dafa News.
What a player has Shafiq Jan been for Majees Titans. That last ball win in the D20 where he struck a maximum from his bat, and on this occasion holding his nerve with the ball in hand and bowling that tight over under pressure. It's been an incredible news for Majees Titans and its fans, because Majees Titans have been crowned the reigning champions of the Oman D10. This is how it all transpired, because Majees Titans batting first. They came out all guns blazing, but towards the end they were pulled back. Abhinav Sharma was incredible for his 28 of 18. So was Ravindra Karunaratne, 22 of 12. Frisco Adams struggled in the middle, 15 of 16 for him. It's a no-brainer that Ali Imran, the off-spinner of IAS Invincibles, was a pick of the bowler, 3 for 14. And that's where Majees Titans were pulled behind on a day when they were looking for 110, 120. And coming into the chase, IAS Invincibles, the incredible IAS Invincibles came out with all guns blazing. That's where Savindu, 40 of 27, Mehran Khan, 37 of 22, and Usama Akil, 10 of 7, did wonders for them. But towards the end, in that brilliant over of Abidullah, who finished with spells of 2 for 20, and that brilliant over from Varshad Sai Dinesh, they were able to pull the tide back in their favor. And at the end, it was Jan Shafiq bowling that final over, making sure that Majees Titans are crowned dual champions, not just in the D20 but also in the D10. Majees Titans have won this match by 4 runs, the merest of margins. And what an incredible finale have we witnessed. Oh, I'm out of breath. I still have goosebumps because this was that kind of a game. But yet, we will take a short breather in the comm box. On the other side, it's going to be the final post-tournament presentation with Mudassir Ali Qureshi.
He has timed that one well. That is the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excavating, yes it is. That's the way. Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a night of cricket we have witnessed here at Oman Cricket Academy. Drama, intensity, and passion. A last over thriller, and it's yet again Majees Titans winning this D10. Back to back champions, back to back glory, and a night to remember, and history belongs to Majees Titans. Moving ahead, let's thank our sponsors on behalf of Oman Cricket and ITW. Would like to thank Dafa News, our team sponsor, and content partner Sportseye. And joining me in the presentation party is Mr. Kiran Asher, the board member of Oman Cricket. Next to him is Mr. Ishrat Habibullah, the Managing Director of Majees Technical Services. Nice to have you gentlemen here for this final presentation. And what a game we have witnessed. 99 posted by Majees Titans. At one stage they were looking to go beyond 110. A fight back we have seen from the likes of Ali Imran and the other bowlers of IAS Invincibles. In the chase, they were in a bit of bother, but Mehran Khan and Savindu, they batted beautifully, but they just fell 6 runs short of the target. A night to remember for both the sides. And talking about this game, quite a few notable performances we have seen from the blade of Savindu, from the blade of Mehran, and Sharma also chipped in with runs. But one man who made the difference at the crucial stage, he came to bowl that 9th over, 2 overs going for 20 runs. It's Abidullah, the player of the match, for his brilliant spell of 20 runs and 2 wickets to his name. The fast left-arm express of Majees Titans, delivering at the right time for Majees Titans. Well done, Abid. Thanks a lot. And this tournament, we have witnessed plenty of performances from all the players, but one man who made the difference with the batting for Yalla Shabab, top of the order, the player of the series goes to Zohaib Amanat for his brilliant 323 runs. And may I request Mr. Ishrat Habibullah to give away the player of the, in fact, the man of the series medallion to Zohaib Amanat. The strike rate of 193 and an average of almost 34. Zohaib, 1-2 मिनट के लिए. एक यादगार टूर्नामेंट फाइनल नहीं खेल पाए, लेकिन ऑन इंडिविजुअल नोट काफ़ी बढ़िया रहा आपके लिए.
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, सबसे पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ जी. मेरा यही था कि पॉजिटिव खेलना है, अपने टीम के लिए खेलना है, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम फाइनल में नहीं पहुँच सके, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बेस्ट रहा.
एक छोटा सा गैप है अभी, तो क्या कहेंगे प्रिपरेशंस के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए, और किस तरीके से आप तैयारी करेंगे अभी आने वाले टूर्नामेंट्स के लिए?
यही है, प्रिपरेशन में हम अपनी गलतियाँ जो हैं उनको दूर करेंगे, और जिस पे हमें वर्क करना है, जो हमें चीज़ें चाहिए वो इम्प्रूव करेंगे और अच्छा करेंगे इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट टाइम.
Well done, and we thoroughly enjoyed your batting, and all the best for your future.
Thank you.
So that was ever smiling Zohaib Amanat. And now moving ahead, let me call the runner-up captain Savindu Pereira to please come ahead, and you can collect the runner-up trophy from Mr. Kiran Asher. A true leader, led IAS Invincibles for the first time. They step into the final of D10, and this man played a huge role. Savindu, a great campaign for IAS Invincibles led by you. Tell us about the special moments and what are the learnings from this tournament for you?
Yeah, exactly. First of all, I would like to thank Oman Cricket Academy for organizing this kind of format for us. This is good for rising players. So, first of all, thank for them. And I need to talk about my team. So, I'm so glad to captain them. So, the combination of the team is really good. So, I'm really enjoy every match. So, I'm so glad about it. It came as a runner-up today.
You must be proud the way your team made a comeback in the first innings. They were going all guns blazing, but Ali Imran, he bowled well. So any message for your teammates and Ali Imran especially?
Yeah, exactly. So first 3 overs, we are quite expensive. So after that, Ali Imran came back and passing to Sethi bowled really well. They came back, they bring us back to the game. So I'm really proud of them. Yeah.
And tell us about the chase. You were in control, but at the last minute, the right time, I would say at the wrong time, you lost your wicket.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought if Mehran is there, so we can chase it down. But unfortunately, so that's the cricket, you know? Yeah.
Hard luck, but we thoroughly enjoyed your leadership qualities. All the best.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So that was Savindu Pereira. Now it's the time to call the proud man, the captain of Majees Titans, Vishwa Vijayaratne. You can come ahead and you can collect the winner-up trophy from Kiran Asher. In the absence of Amir Kaleem, he led the side, Vishwa Vijayaratne. Vishwa, back-to-back champions, first D20, now D10. Tell us about the feeling. How special is this for you and for your teammates?
It's really amazing experience for like back-to-back championship because our team like they are playing like as a champion every game. So it's really good feeling for us.
Now we have Mr. Ishrat Habibullah here. You are managing director. You must be very proud the way he trusted you. You led the side. And any message for your teammates and especially for the owner?
Yeah, I'm really happy for the management as well because in this season they guide right players and they guide right coaches. We are in right track one by one, one by one. And I want to thankful for the Ferisco as well. So I was out of the couple of games. He did the leadership. I really happy to hang over the cup for in here as the Ferisco as well. Yeah.
So nice gesture shown here by Vishwa Vijayaratne. So Ferisco Adams, he led the side. And Ferisco, I'll have a question to you as well. An entry for you in Oman, it has been a fruitful one, not only for you, but also for Gihan. But how impressed you were by looking at the youngsters, the way Satish and Sai bowled in this tournament?
Yeah, like the first day I arrived there, we looked at the first training squad, and me and Jian actually nominated them to say these guys got talent and they're gonna go a long way in Oman cricket. But also in the other teams, there's a lot of youngsters there, so there's a lot of growth happening here in Oman team. And it's for us, it's been a phenomenal tournament so far. We got good connections now with these guys and other teams, mate. So we are very proud of Majees cricket team for hosting us and for preparing everything for us. So yeah, this is just to the Majees family.
You and Gihan entertain all of us. Can we expect you, both of you, in the next tournament as well here in Oman?
Yeah, the plan is to come back again, yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens over the December time because we're going back home now. We're starting our season back home also. But yeah, we'll see if we have off time there. We're definitely going to come back.
Well done, and we thoroughly enjoyed your captaincy as well as Vishwa's captaincy. Now it's time to call your boys and you can enjoy with them. Majees Titans, they dreamed, they achieved tonight. It's a back-to-back titles for Majees Titans here at Oman Cricket Academy. Well done team, men in yellow. It has been a privilege to call this game from here in Oman Cricket Academy. And a big thanks to the production team, Oman Cricket Academy, and also my fellow co-commentators. And thank you all for joining us and following this beautiful game of cricket from Oman Cricket Academy. It's time to say goodbye. Until next time, take care. Good night.
survey.